good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are in any part of the world. My name is Henry Onowale. Thank you for joining today's live of our daily book reading, where we spend 30 minutes of our time to go through the books that were selected for the year. Beginning of this year, we decide to select 4 books with major emphasis on AI artificial intelligence, which is now towards AI governance, responsible AI, and AI ethics. We've actually kind of achieved some great milestone ever since we embarked on this journey. So far, we've completed the reading of 2 books. One is AI Governance, a primer, and the author is Edward Aiden. And the second book we completed was also AI Governance, applying AI policy and ethics through principle and assessment. And the author is Dr. Daryl J. Carlton. And currently, we are also reading another book, which is also on AI governance, but this one is more like an unofficial guide that is used for preparing for a certification called the Artificial Intelligence Governance Professional, AIGP. And the author of this study guide is Nicole Joy Elmgart. Nicole Joy Elmgart is the author of this unofficial guide. And the association that is responsible for coordinating the AI Governance Professional Certification is International Association of Privacy Professional. Okay, last time we ended at page 45, and we're looking at rights-based legislative framework. Okay, we are going to continue. I guess we'll continue from detailed provision for high-risk artificial intelligence. The Act's most comprehensive obligation focus on high-risk AI system. Its mandates robust safety and rights assessment prior to market entry or operational deployment. Provider requirements. Provider must implement risk management system to assess and mitigate potential risks, furnish extensive technical documentation, manage data governance diligently, register high-risk AI system, maintain traceable logs, comply with transparency mandates, develop human oversight mechanism, and ensure consistent performance to meet intended purposes. Deployer, importer, and distributor responsibilities. These parties are obliged to ensure that AI systems they introduce to the market or use conform to the Act. They must verify documentation, communicate with providers and regulation, deploy according to user manuals, monitor system post-deployment, and report serious incident or malfunction. Notice, transparency measures for limited risk AI. Providers must inform users about the use of AI at the point of interaction, particularly in the case of chatbots. Deployers are required to secure comment for application that involve emotion recognition or biometric categorization, and much clearly label manipulated content. Governance and enforcement structure. The Act is enforceable under the purview of a centralized European AI board and section-specific regulators. minimizing consistency with the EU laws. Providers may embed AI Act stipulation within existing compliance structure to streamline adherence. Penalties and time frame for implementation. Non-compliance may result in severe financial penalties, with the highest fine reserved for the deployment of prohibited AI practices. The provisional agreement anticipates a 2-year enactment period post-ratification with certain exceptions. Procedure for testing innovative AI and exemption for research. Under the EU AI Act, procedures have been established to foster innovation while ensuring that new AI technologies are developed responsibly. Testing innovative AI. Organizations are expected to conduct rigorous testing of AI systems in controlled environments before deployment. These tests should assess the system performance, accuracy, fairness, and safety, considering potential impact on fundamental rights. Testing should also evaluate the AI system resilience to attack and in behavior in unexpected situations. Exemption for research. Recognizing the importance of research and development, the Act provides exemptions for AI systems developed solely for research and academic purposes. Research institutions may operate with more flexibility under the Act, allowing them to innovate and explore new AI technologies without the full burden of compliance. However, any research that might later transition to a commercial or operational context must subsequently adhere to the appropriate the next page coming page we are calling page 46, to the appropriate regulatory requirement. Transparency requirements and registration database. Transparency stands as a cornerstone of the EU AI Act, manipulating clear and open communication regarding AI system development and deployment. Transparency obligation. Provider must disclose information on the functionality, capabilities, and limitation of the AI system. This includes sharing the data and methodology used in the development process, ensuring end users understand how the AI system operates and makes decisions. Registration database. A central registration database for high-rank AI system would be a key transparency tool under the Act. Providers are required to register their AI system, including a detailed description and the result of conformity assessment. The database will be publicly accessible, enabling oversight by regulatory authorities and informing the public about AI system in use. Special consideration for general purpose AI, GPAI. GPAI models, known for their versatility and capacity for a wide array of tasks, fall under a special category with systemic implication. Such models must uphold technical documentation and undergo performance assessment, including systemic risk assessment and reporting obligation. The EU AI Pact. In an effort to foster a proactive compliance culture, the European Commission introduced the EU AI Pact in late 2023. The initiative, aligned with the principle of the forthcoming EU AI Act, encourages a voluntary commitment from the industry to align with the Act's standard ahead of formal enforcement. Objective of the EU AI Pact. The Pact represents a collaborative effort engaging industry leaders in a commitment to adhere to the upcoming AI Act requirements. Stakeholders, including non-industry organizations, are expected to convene, debate, and establish a set of interim best practices. The initiative will start with a series of meetings from which consensus-driven best practices and public pledges will emerge. All professionals must ensure that their legal team are continuously informed about AI regulation that will impact organizational AI use. The EU AI Act, aligned to the GDPR, is poised to exert a global influence, potentially shaping how AI is regulated across jurisdictions. Understanding prospective compliance demand is crucial for AI governance team. It allows them to strategically plan and integrate this legal consideration into their operational framework. Okay, next page, page 47. Understand other emerging global laws. This section covers the following KPI. Understand the key component of Canada Artificial Intelligence and Data Act. Understand the key component of U.S. state laws that governs the use of AI. Understand the Cyberspace Administration of China draft regulation on generative AI. Canada Artificial Intelligence and Data Act. Canada C27 Act add the Artificial Intelligence and Data Act, aiming to regulate AI within the private sector. This act complements provincial laws and anticipate further federal legislation. The legislation adopts a risk-based approach that considers the broader spectrum of automated decision-making, emphasizing AI with high impact potential. Consideration: nature and severity or potential harms, scale of AI system usage, options for individual to opt out or control that interaction with AI system, economic and social status imbalances among individuals interacting with AI, duplication of risk regulation by other means. Reform C27 replace PIPE-DA privacy provision with the Consumer Privacy and Protection Act and establishes the Personal Information and Data Protection Tribunal Act. U.S. state laws governing AI. Federal guidance. Existing federal guidance include the executive order in AI usage, ensuring safe and trustworthy development, and another advancing racial equity. Both set standards around privacy and fairness. Sectoral approach. Specific section, particularly defense and intelligence, are directed to coordinate on AI research and development. Regulatory agencies like the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, and Consumer Financial Protection Bureau address AI within the purview. Page 48. State laws, state-specific laws such as New York City Local Laws 144, mandate bias, audits for AI employment tools, and California Bot Act governs the use of bots. China Cyberspace Administration draft regulation. The Cyberspace Administration of China oversees security and content regulation with new guidelines introduced in July 2023. Regulation apply to services targeting the Chinese public with exemption for research institutions. Provider obligation. AI service provider must conduct security reviews and register algorithm if the services influences public opinion or have the potential to mobilize the public. Use rights. The regulation underscores clear notice and opt-out provision for users alongside a provision on price differentiation based on AI-driven decision. Local legislation. The municipal regulation provides additional oversight, including audit and potential bias on AI that compromise national security or personal privacy. Other emerging AI regulation in Singapore and Japan. Singapore established Asia's first AI governance framework in 2019, focusing on productive AI usage while ensuring risk management and trust. The voluntary model framework emphasizes explainability, transparency, and human-centric design. Japan issued non-binding AI guidelines and created a national AI strategy to guide corporate compliance. These include contract guidelines and model classes for AI usage, promoting consistent operational standards. Organizational strategy for navigating AI regulation. Regulatory alignment. Organizations must align with both risk-based and right-based framework, adapting to voluntary or regulatory models, and consider sector-specific or regional laws. Proactive governance. Organizations are encouraged to stay informed of AI programs, identify potential risks, and establish AI governance processes ready to meet changing requirements. Summary. AI professionals should collaborate with legal teams to preemptively align with the AI legislation, allowing for agile adaptation to global regulatory trends and ensuring compliance is woven into the fabric of AI strategy and governance. Section 4.3. Understand the similarities and differences among the major risk management framework and standard. This section covers the following KPI: ISO 3000 2018 Risk Management Guideline, United States National Institute of Standard and Technology, which is NIST, AI Risk Management Framework, NIST AI RMF, European Union proposal for a regulation laying down harmonized rules on AI-EU AIA, Council of Europe Human Rights Democracy and the Rule of Law Assurance Framework for AI System, and the acronym is HUDERIA. Then IEEE 7021 Standard Model Process for addressing ethical concern during system design. ISO/IEC Guide 51 Safety Aspect Guidelines for their inclusion in standard. Singapore Model AI Governance Framework. Okay, let's start with this. ISO 3000 2018 Risk Management Guideline. ISO 3000 2018 provide guidelines for risk management applicable to any organization, industry, or sector. It offers a systematic approach to managing risk and include principles and practices for implementing effective risk management processes. Key concepts in this standard include inclusive, involving all relevant stakeholders in the risk management process to ensure a comprehensive understanding of risks from multiple perspectives. Inclusivity promotes a collaborative approach to identify, assessing, and managing risks. Dynamic, recognizing that risks can change over time, ensuring that risk management practices are flexible and adaptable to evolving circumstances. A dynamic approach helps organizations respond effectively to emerging risks. Best available information. Utilizing the best available data, analysis, and information to inform risk management decisions. This principle emphasizes evidence-based approach to risk management. Human and cultural factor. Considering the human and cultural aspect, that influence risk perception, assessment, and response. The principle acknowledges that human behavior and organizational culture play a significant role in risk management. Continuous improvement. Establishing mechanisms for continuous monitoring and improvement of risk management practices. This principle underscores the importance of learning from experience and adapting risk management approaches to enhance effectiveness. Integration. Integrating risk management into all aspects of the organization, ensuring that risk considerations are part of the decision-making process across different functions. Integration promotes a holistic approach to managing risks, structured and comprehensive. Adopting a structured and comprehensive approach to risk management, ensuring that all relevant risks are identified, assessed, and managed in a systematic manner. Page 50. Wow. We are writing. I love this. Customize. Tailoring risk management practices to the specific need and context of the organization. This principle recognizes the different organizations have unique risk profile and requires a customized approach to address specific risks effectively. AI Risk Management Framework needs AIRMF. The National Institute of Standard and Technology deployed the AI Risk Management Framework, AIRMF, to guide organizations in managing risks associated with AI technologies. This framework emphasizes a flexible approach to AI risk management and includes core principles define key terms for trustworthy AI, valid and reliable, safe, secure and resilient, accountable, transparent and explainable, and interpretable, privacy enhanced, fair with harmful bias mitigated. Risk assessment. Method for assessing risk across the AI lifecycle. Governance and monitoring. Guidance on establishing governance structure and continuous monitoring to ensure risk mitigation. European Union proposed for a regulation laying down harmonized rules on AI, AIA. The European Union AI Act, AIA, is a proposed regulation that aims to create harmonized rules for AI systems across EU member states. It categorizes AI systems based on risk level and outlines specific requirements for high risk. AI key aspects include risk-based approach. AI systems are categorized into low risk, medium risk, and high risk when corresponding compliance requirements. Transparency and accountability. Requirements for ensuring AI systems are transparent and organizations are accountable for their AI practices. Conformity assessment. Mandatory assessment to ensure high-risk AI system meets the regulation standard. Council of Europe Human Rights, Democracy and the Rule of Law Assurance Framework for AI System. The acronym is HUDERIA. UDERIA is a framework developed by the Council of Europe to ensure AI systems respect human rights, democracy, and the rule of law. It does so by establishing a basis that integrates exciting human rights laws with AI-centered approaches to design and deployment. There are 8 key risk management principles that provide a comprehensive framework for organizations to manage risks effectively. These principles ensure that risk management practices are robust, adaptive, and aligned with the organization culture and objectives. Core elements of UDERIA key elements include risk-based approach. The framework applied to a risk-based methodology, page 51, focusing on specific principle and proportionality to assess the impact of AI system on human rights. Assessment methodology. UDERIA formulates method for assessing and guiding the likelihood of risks associated with AI system, providing a structured approach to impact assessment, principles and priorities. Udaria identified 9 core principles to address specific AI-related challenges. 1. Human dignity. 2. Human freedom and autonomy. 3. Prevention of harm. 4. Non-discrimination. 5. Transparency and explainability. 6. Data protection and the right to privacy. 7. Democracy. And 8. Rule of law. Okay, that brings us to the end of today's book reading section. And today, book reading end at page 51. Yeah, page 51. Thank you so much for joining our daily book reading. Please endeavor to share this profile with your friends, your colleagues, and all your active social media platforms so that others can be a part of this daily book reading. As I said in all the previous sections, I said engaging in this 30-minute book reading will help individuals to develop knowledge and understanding of artificial intelligence, most especially of how to address the use and adoption of AI from an ethical perspective or from an ethical standpoint. And, we've learned a lot. We've completed 2 books. And I believe this is actually a great investment. We're trying to encourage people to understand, because definitely AI is going to perpetuate into our everyday life. It's going to perpetuate into our society. And we really need to get ourselves equipped so that we don't become a victim of what has been termed as something that is meant to be a blessing, that is meant to enhance our life, and right now it might later turn to become a threat, to our sustenance, even to our existence as human beings. Then it is important that we understand and grow the knowledge of AI safety, understanding what are the AI decisions, what are the ethical decisions I need to take before using an AI application. I said, before you download any AI app, it is important you understand that data handling policy, how they handling your personal information or input that you are providing into this AI system. That is really important. My name remains Henry Onoli, your AI strategist, your AI expert, your responsible AI expert, your AI governance expert, and your AI ethics impact assessment assessor. If you are an individual that is responsible in pursuing a career in artificial intelligence, you can reach out to me for personal consultation. And if you are representing an organization, you can also reach out to me, and I can understand the scope of how you guys want to incorporate and integrate AI, within the organization. And we can start with discussing about the AI need assessment, which we call the AI readiness. Then how ready is the organization in terms of incorporating artificial intelligence? These are part of the discussion that we have. Okay, thank you. Do have a great day and talk to you guys soon. Yeah, bye.